Hey, what up YouTube? Welcome back to all my returning clients. Much love and appreciation as always. But if you're new here though, my name is Hayes. In real life, I'm a veterinarian. In real life, I'm a sneakerhead, hence the name, Theshoevet. I'm with my buddy here, sneakers, because why not? Today's video, we're going over my recent Essentials Fear God pickups, as well as what I believe is the best hoodie to recently release, as well as an end of an era, seeing that we know that Jerry Lorenzo has left sneaker giant Nike and went to a straight direct competitor, Adidas. With that out the way, make sure you like this video. Let's get into the content. All right, we're gonna start at the top of the head right here. We got this 950 hat in collaboration with New Era and of course Essentials. I got it for about 60 bucks on Undefeated, but I'm pretty confident that you can still pick this up for retail. Resale shouldn't really be that much. I mean, it's nothing really too crazy about it. The base part of the hat is made out of polyester material. I got this in the beluga colorway. So you can see it's kind of like it's like a really light gray. Really light gray color. You got that standard really sturdy bill with the stitching all around it. On the back you have your strap, silicone Essentials logo. You have the little air holes that are all around the crown of the hat, and of course on the left side you have New Era embroidered in. Now as far as the fitting and how it looks, I'll be honest with you, I don't really wear strap backs, fitteds and stuff like that too much. I'm way more of a dad hat type guy, but I did want to check it out. It is Essentials, so I did go kind of name brand crazy. Sue me. But yeah, it's okay. It's a solid hat. It's just not really for me. I'll probably wear it every now and then, but I'm not gonna lie. It's probably gonna be chilling a lot. All right. Or maybe he'll take it. All right. So moving on to the next part, we're going over some straightforward core Essentials clothing that I got off of the actual Fear God website. So this right here is the Weather Black collection. So this is actually a little bit on the special side because it dropped purely on the Fear God website. No other release got it. I managed to cop the Sweatpants and a Polo. I probably could have got something else, but I wanted to see what the sweatpant and polo combination looks like. I'm kind of on this, my new thing right now is getting out of my comfort zone, being a little bit out there, seeing, it's experimenting honestly. And I don't even think I own any oversized polos, so why not? So with that being said, let's go ahead and jump into the polo real quick. Let's start with the color. So Weather Black, when I first saw it through the package, I thought it was more of like a faded brownish type color. But then the more I look at it, I can kind of see it looks like they did take, you know, a straightforward black color and just let it wash in the sun for like a good while. How long, I don't know, but it's just like a really strong faded black, which is nice. It's actually pretty interesting when you take that into account. It's definitely not a true black. I mean, you can compare it to this right here. Hopefully you can see the lightness and the fadedness of this Weather Black as compared to a true black. All right, out the way, Polo. This is oversized. If you ever worn anything Essentials, Fear God, you probably know what you're getting into as far as the sizing, but if you don't, this is oversized, boxy cut. I sized down to an extra small. I probably could have gotten extra small to get a little more fitted, but it's still gonna be a bit oversized. But that's the look. Details include a ribbed collar with one single button underneath it, gives it a really simplistic, minimalistic look to it. Very clean. On the left side of the pocket, you do have the Essentials Fear God logo that is in 3M. Hopefully it's showing up here on the camera, I hope so, but if not, it's there, trust me, it's there. You do have ribbing at the edge of the sleeves. On the back, you do have the Essentials logo in silicone that's around the nape of the neck. Shout out to my Attack on Titan fans. And I mean, that's really about it. As far as details. I think my favorite part about this shirt is actually the color, because I don't really think I have any faded or weathered black colors in my wardrobe, which is pretty interesting. I mean, to match it, of course, comes with a set, so I think that would look really dope. But I mean, other like neutral colors, of course, will look good with this. I mean, you don't have to go full weathered black. But for the purpose of this video, I wanted to show what it looked like with both the Weather Black Polo and the Weather Black Essential Sweatpants. Using that as a segue, let's go ahead and get into the Weather Black Essentials Sweatpants. And I mean, honestly, And I mean, honestly, they're really just your traditional essential sweatpants, just in a weather black color. There's only anything different. If you've worn a pair of essential sweatpants before, get the exact same size. You're not missing out on anything. There's nothing new or anything like that aside from, of course, this weather black color. If you've never worn these before, though, I will let you know these details. So you do have a elastic waist with some really, really, really long drawstrings. Right in the crotch area, you do have the Essentials logo and that silicone band. You have 2 pockets, one on each side of the waist, and then you have 1 pocket in the back on the right side. About maybe 3/4 down the leg, you do have the Essentials logo down here, and of course at the bottom of the hems, you do have cuffed hems. Now, as far as sizing goes, I feel like these are a little bit on the slim. They're just slim. I feel like they're more on the slim side of things. Some people may say they're slightly baggy. Of course, I always size down anyways, regardless, because I like things a little more slim as much as possible. Quality-wise, and I'll speak for both the sweatpants and the Polo as well. Quality-wise, I mean, the cotton is pretty good. I feel like for about, what, 90 bucks for the sweatpants, maybe slightly overpriced, but you are paying for the name brand in there too as well. So it's not bad. It's really not bad quality at all, but it's nothing to just go wow crazy about. Does that make sense? Now, segueing again, wow, this is something to go crazy over. Now this, in my opinion, is my favorite hoodie in my collection right now. So let's go ahead and bring this out. Yes, Lord. This is the Essentials knit hoodie that dropped, what, about maybe like a month or a couple weeks ago, somewhere in there. I know it dropped on PacSun. I took an L, but I got this off of Essence for retail. It was about 90 bucks. Me personally, I feel like I have better luck on Essence compared to PacSun. How do you guys feel about that? Or maybe you guys have just that gift and you hit on both. I don't know. But I typically hit off of Essence. Anyways though, lovely black hoodie, and I love this knitted. I mean, this knitted material is just phenomenal. All right, so, you know, it's comprised of 2 different materials, primarily mostly cotton, but also has polyester in there. I mean, it's just base black. You have a contrast Essentials logo in the front that is just perfectly stitched in. I mean, the placement, I don't see a single stitch out of place, but even if it was, I think it kind of adds a little more character to it anyway, so it wouldn't be a problem. You have a kangaroo pouch down here in the abdominal area, rib cuff at the hem. You have another rib cuff at the end of the sleeves. On the back of your knit hoodie, you do have a silicone Essentials logo, so you can kind of throw it over so you know what you're repping 2 times, both on the hood and on the front. I just love this hoodie. I mean, it's knitted. I love knitted things. It's clean. It goes with almost everything. I mean, it's just lovely. Just a lovely hoodie. As far as sizing and everything goes, though, let me speak about that. As you would imagine, it's oversized. So if you want it a little more fitted, make sure you guys go down a size or 2. I went down 1 size. It's still a little bit oversized, but that's the point. That's the aesthetic. That's Jerry's aesthetic. So it's kind of is what it is. I don't really think you're going to be able to get it down to where it's like a properly fitted hoodie per se. If you can, if that's the look you want to go for, hey, go for it, but just know the purpose of the designer is to be a little bit oversized. Now, to see our way out, and oh man, shout out to me in these segues. To see our way out, we're going to talk about the end of an era. Again, as I mentioned before, Jerry Lorenzo has left Nike and has joined direct competitor Adidas, but before he did that, there was, you know, a couple new drops on the sneakers app, especially with apparel. So I picked up one of the pieces of the apparel. These are the Nike Air Fear God warm-up pants in the Off Noir color. And I mean, it says off, and I know it says Off Noir. Here, let me help you out, buddy. You good? My bad. All right, and I know this says Off Noir, and it's basically black. It's maybe not as a true black as this hoodie, but it's definitely still basically black. Now, this was pretty expensive. This was a $200 pair of warm-up pants at the end of the day. So I'm kind of like, Jerry, bruh, you know, help us out a bit when you move to Adidas. But okay, I get it. It's your last coup de grace. It's your last round. Got it. Cool. Anywho, getting into the pants, you got the elastic waistband, of course. You have the toggle where the drawstring is, and of course your drawstring is very, very elongated. I have it here all bundled up, but trust me, this thing reaches long. In the crotch area, you do have some branding. You have the Air Fear God logo in this kind of nice little cream color that I really do dig. And the Air Fear God part is kind of like a silicone material. Where are you going, sir? You have 2 pockets, you have 1 on each side, and you can kind of feel like this breathable mesh material inside of it. All along down the sides of the pants, you do have snap buttons. Of course, it's a warm-up pants, so you can open it all the way up, let some air breathe in there. Left side of the pants, you have the NBA logo. My second favorite detail of this pants is the Velcro cuffs down here. So in silicone writing, you do have Air Fear God, a bunch of numbers, which I feel like is, I want to say it's his grandfather's service tag number, I can't remember. And then of course you have 2020 down there, made in 2020, and then you have the Nike swoosh. My favorite detail is actually on the back though. On the back, you just have just that clean branding, that white embroidered Nike swoosh. You know the deal. It's the only thing there. I just like it. It's kind of cool. It's kind of cool, especially looking from the back. You know, I like it. Sorry, it's kind of hard to explain why I like this lone swoosh so much, but I think it's probably just why I'm in the placement of it. Like, you know, traditionally you don't really have too many, you know, logos right there. You know, I know one that comes to mind right now, it's like Margiela, but it's just those like 4 corner stitches, but still. Yeah, I just think it's really nice. I like it. I mean, as far as, you know, your fit and everything goes, you know, my proportions, I'm 5'6". If I didn't mention that before, I'm 5'6", about 135 pounds. These maybe a little bit on the slightly baggy side. I'd say it has a little bit of slimness to it. But I would say a little more on the slightly baggy side, but you can play around with the taper, of course, with those cuffs. They're a pretty chill pair of pants. Do I think they're worth $200? Absolutely not. I didn't even think I was actually gonna get them, but I got them, and so here we are. It's like that sometimes, right? Anywho though, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you guys become a client. You do that by hitting the description button down below. Make sure you guys follow me on Instagram. The handle's @Theshoevet. I'll put that link in the description down below too as well. Other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next appointment.